Have you ever wondered if your waistline says more about your health than just your looks? Welcome to a quick but crucial look at waist circumference and its role in detecting abdominal obesity. Abdominal obesity is a condition in which excessive fat has built up around the abdomen to the point where it is likely to cause health problems. How to know if you have abdominal obesity? Waist circumference is a measurement used to estimate abdominal subcutaneous and visceral fat stores. Higher values of waist circumference are associated with an increased risk for type 2 diabetes, high blood cholesterol, high blood pressure and heart attack. Why waist circumference matters? Even normal BMI can have excess abdominal fat. Abdominal fat risk. Excess fat around the waist increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other metabolic disorders. Meanwhile, visceral fat concerns. Fat stored deep in the abdomen, visceral fat, can affect organ function and lead to inflammation. Better indicator of health. Waist circumference is a stronger predictor of chronic disease risk than BMI alone. Monitoring for prevention. Keeping waist circumference in check helps reduce long-term health complications.
Wait, so, how exactly do I measure my waist? Like, just wrap it around my belly button?
Not quite. It's a common mistake. You're supposed to find the spore between your last rib and the top of your hip bone. This is the procedure of measuring waist circumference. First, you need to make sure measurement must be taken at the midpoint between the top of the iliac crest and the lower margin of the last palpable rib in the mid-axillary line. Second, measure using a stretch-resistant tape that is wrapped snugly around the subject. Keep the tape level and parallel to the floor at the point. Third, at the end normal expirations, the position of diaphragm could influence the accuracy of measurement. Fourth, subject must be standing upright with feet slightly apart and arms relaxed at the sides. Lastly, at the midpoint between lower margin of last palpable rib and the top of iliac crest, hip bone.
Now, I know how to measure my waist circumference in correct ways. What is healthy range for waist circumference?
Since you already know how to measure the waist circumference, now you need to know the cutoff point for normal range.
So what's a healthy waist size? Healthy. Men less than 90 centimeters. Women, less than 80 centimeters. At risk, men, 90 centimeters to 102 centimeters. Women, 80 centimeters to 88 centimeters. Abdominal obesity. Men, more than 102 centimeters. Women, more than 88 centimeters. Above these cutoff points means higher risk for lifestyle diseases, even if you aren't overweight. How to interpret your waist circumference. Healthy versus risky waist size. Asian adults. Men. Healthy. Less than 90 centimeters. Risk. 90 centimeters or more. Women. Healthy. Less than 80 centimeters. Risk. 80 centimeters or more. Below recommended level. Lower risk of lifestyle diseases. Healthier fat distribution. Better metabolic health. Above recommended level. Signals visceral fat, fat around organs, higher chance of insulin resistance. Often linked to poor fat metabolism. Risk still exists even with normal body weight, BMI. Why a big waist means big health risks. High waist circumference increases risk of type 2 diabetes. More belly fat equals more insulin resistance. Heart disease. Linked to high blood pressure and cholesterol. Stroke. Due to clogged or hardened arteries. Fatty liver disease. Fat builds up in the liver. Certain cancers, such as colon and breast, in women. Early death, even in people with normal weight. Having a large waist isn't just about looks, it's about what's going on inside your body. Based on this bar graph, it stated that waist circumference of males is 54.3% and females is 60.9% are categorized as having abdominal obesity. Public health importance of measuring waist circumference. First, enables early detection of chronic disease risk. Second, more accurate than BMI in detecting abdominal obesity. Third, can be performed by non-specialist health workers. Fourth, vital for tracking national and global obesity trends. And lastly is SUPPORTS targeted health interventions and prevention efforts. Take charge of your health. A simple tape measure can reveal a lot about your health. Measure your waist regularly and make changes if needed. Small steps like healthier eating, regular movement, and stress reduction can help you reduce abdominal fat. Your waistline is more than a number, it's your health signal. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy the video.